Welcome guys, we're here with another Age of Empires forecasted game. In the color yellow, playing as the Ayyubids is General Tahuquai, also known as Corvinus. And in the color purple, playing as the Byzantines is Valdimus Maximus, also known as Demo. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires forecasted game. If you are enjoying those, don't forget to give a like, I will really appreciate it a lot. Let's get back into the game. We have 4 lakes here, so it will be very interesting to see the Byzantines on the water, because we don't really see them very often on hybrid maps, and I'm just really curious to see what they have. To be honest, I haven't checked that much what's so special about them in the water. I only remember when in the launch of the game I just played against a Byzantine player. It was a water map, not like hybrid map, but water map, and I was just sending my ships and I got this, yeah, this one. The Drummond was like throwing fire, like extremely powerful. It's like, what? We're only in Age 2. What are you talking about? What's this? But yeah, that's their unique fighting ship, which is not, you know, it's not very useful in this map because the water is not connected unless someone wants to contest the water. So Ayyubids probably will want to just take advantage of the water to just get to that fast castle age as usual. Just a little bit of an investment in the feudal age. And looks like both players are not really interested in fighting the water in the Dark Age. Sorry, did I say feudal age? I meant Dark Age. So we're just gonna have a really passive opening here, where then we'll just grab some wood, get those fishing ships, get the food and everything. Just gonna be how it is in the Dark Age. Meanwhile, an update from my Chinese course. If you don't know, I'm learning Chinese. I bought a course that I'm learning, and it's getting really exciting because the way the course is structured is like you first learn how to pronounce things in Chinese, then you learn how to understand the radicals, which are the components of each character, and then you learn characters, and then you learn words, which are composed of different characters, and then finally, after 2 months of only studying words, you learn sentences, phrases with those words that you already know. I think it's actually such a smart way to learn at least the Chinese, because before the traditional methods are like, okay, like let's just teach you how to say like, hello, my name is blah blah blah, nice to meet you, and there's a lot of things getting into it in Chinese, because it's also the pronunciation is new to you, the characters are new to you, the characters also have meaning, so it's just too much. And I feel like this is already in the back. Like I gotta already feel like a lot of progress lately, so I'm very happy about this. Let's see if like in 6 months I can talk a little bit more, like, yeah, at least 6 months to actually see the results. Everything takes time. Everything takes time, guys. Gonna have a little bit of a very passive opening here. Both players just to scout. Let's take a look at the resources. Gold in the front for Corvinus. This is a map that it's really hard to wall. Like, usually what you see players do is they start putting some walls here just so that the opponent cannot build a dock in their pond. Is like, this is like how capitalism was supposed to do. This is my lake and you cannot come to my lake, you need to pay. So if you put the fence here, it actually reminds me of my country, where they put fences everywhere for, you know, areas you need to pay and areas that are free. Obviously the paid ones are better, right? But the question is how you get there. And usually what you see players is they wall this area just so that the opponent cannot build a dock, and they can safety, you know, fish in peace because there is no other fishing ship actually fighting in the water against them. We already see the first landmark being built. Grand Winery with 9 villagers. Actually, we need to check this too because we don't have the observer mode. They don't actually show us the age up for the Ayyubids. The culture wing, it's gonna be culture wing advancement, which makes sense. I've seen this before where Ayyubids player just go for the water and then go for the advancement option where they can just age up faster. And makes sense because you want to reach feudal age faster than your opponent, because if your opponent is in feudal age, there is the potential that they can go for a dock here and they can start putting military ships and you don't have military ships of your own. So basically it's a race of who puts the first military ships first. And looks like Demu is not really interested in attacking. I mean, Ayyubids also not interested in attacking. We already see Ayyubids. It's gonna be like pretty much double age up at the same time. Let's get back to income per minute. Hopefully you see the build order here. Steal yourself. Have a great time. Sort it. Already pretty much ahead when it comes to the economy, but Demo actually has more income per minute for the food. So let's see if they catch up. Actually went for a more economic build. Demo is gonna get the wheelbarrow and the acid distillation. Sorry, specialized peak acid distillation is the other one. So he's gonna be building all those eco upgrades first before he go to the castle age. Meanwhile, Corvinus not really interested in those upgrades. He's just gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna go castle, and that's it. That's how it's gonna be. That's a good thing about the water. It's like you get the water, you get a late HAP, but you know you're gonna get a faster castle age. We already see a couple of barracks going up for Demu. Probably gonna get those spearmen against those dervish that will gather those relics. Let's take a look at Corvinus' vision. He already spots the barracks. Really spots this one badly. I don't know if he saw this one's here. He also have enough olive oil to get those mercenaries out. So let's see which unit he chooses. Meanwhile, Corvinus already with the economic wing. It's gonna get growth, grants 8 villagers, and orchards gain 100 additional food, which he haven't got yet. They are in the back of his base. He's gonna have a great time gathering those berries as soon as he ages up. Gonna be in a really good spot. Also, gonna get those lancers, probably camel lancers. Archer range. To get those archers just against the spearmen. He already spotted the military, the barracks, so he's just gonna be aware that his opponent is going spearman. Oh, let's take a look at Demo's vision. It's actually going for the dog. A very interesting move. Not really position them in the relics. Just gonna try to stop the food, you know, the food economy for a while. But he actually has 2 dogs, so it's not gonna work that well for him. And Corvinus already on the castle age. We see archers already being built. Meanwhile, Corvinus also already age-up with the Golden Horn Tower. Actually having very similar age-ups. Corvinus a little bit ahead when it comes to the economy. He not only has the eco upgrades he got earlier, but also has the cistern levels, which you should not underestimate. Those cisterns actually give a lot of bonuses. Really limited against the archer. Who will think about it? It's gonna be just equal fight here. Now the doll is already here, so those Limitane will just get wrecked. Villager gonna continue fishing next to the scout. And now the man-at-arms against the man-at-arms race starts. But there are Varangian guards technically. You can have this extra damage. But don't worry, the Gulams also have extra damage. They do like double hit the first time they attack, so they're pretty good. Doc still alive despite Demu's effort to take it down. Wasn't a good trade for him, but in the relic department, Demu already have one relic coming home. He's gonna get another one soon. Gonna get those man-at-arms in the field. Well, Corvinus having the camel lancers just to kill a wolf. +2 range armor already there for Corvinus, so you can already dive into the TC safety. Wanna be careful not to lose those camels against those Limitane. Gonna be a melee only composition for Demu. Also, he's getting those javelin throwers for his mercenary contract. Already here. Already veteran, so he got the veteran contract. Rebuilding. Camel riders. It's gonna be camels against camels. Look at that, they're already here. Like Ayyubids will just gather his army here. Like them will not engage yet. Never mind, he's like, come at me, bro. Something happened here? Yeah, I got like crashed for the moment. I was, hey, what's going on? Anyway, Javelin Tower is doing a good job taking down those archers. The camels also doing very good damage, but looks like the front line for Demu is just gonna be out for the moment. More Gulams they do damage to the front line. Camels still alive. A couple of camels came. Demu looking solid with the military numbers. This is a time where it's very scary when you play against the Byzantines because they have the Golden Horn Tower. And be careful not to get Wololo. There you go. Another Wololo. This time I think they're gonna run. Managed to run. Gulams keep going down. Good economy looking really good for the Ayyubids. Gonna start hearing the screams of the villagers. Meanwhile, Demu keeps sending those crossbows, javelin throwers, Limitane. Getting those sacred sites. He already got three relics actually. 2 for Corvinus. Wheelbarrow coming for the Ayyubids, as well as the second mining upgrade. Demu getting those eco upgrades already. Just finished the lumber preservation. In a really good spot economically. Villager count very equal for both players. Like almost like these players already know how many ships you need to build here for each lake. Meanwhile, secret side victory approaching for Demu. Having more and more military mass. Gold just finished. You still have some gold here technically in the side of the base, so it's not too exposed at the moment. Take a look at Demu's base, where we have level 5 cistern. Getting that gold here, those villagers are gonna work very fast. Meanwhile, Corvinus getting those berries in the back. And the production for Corvinus will start burned. Now, this is the problem of having your military production in the front of your base. It has the potential for the opponent to actually burn them down, so you gotta be very careful here. Gold, red. Now, Ayyubids actually, Corvinus made a really smart decision. He actually went for double gold here in case like one gold gets disturbed, the other one doesn't stop working, which is a really smart move. He also took a market here, just so that let's take a look what he bought. I don't know if he, what did he buy? I think he sold some food to get some gold. I think that's what he did. And then Didao already doing damage. Those camels. And now the gold gets denied, but the other gold still working for Corvinus. Military numbers are starting to get scary for the Byzantines. Non-stop unit production. Magonal shot doesn't get a decent shot. Now comes the engagement. Camel Raiders is gonna focus on the villagers. Crossbows doing damage to those gulams, but the Mangonel's still alive. Villagers just gonna be next to the Mangonel to repair it. If the Mangonel's still alive, still, I think there's a chance now. There is no chance here. Corvinus is losing his front line, and now the archers will pay for it. Mangonel goes down, and Demu already with a lead of 60 villagers. There is no defensive structure for Corvinus yet, no keep here. It's gonna be really hard for him to defend this. And he taps out. Well played by these two guys. I will put a link in the description where you can follow them on their social media channel. Hope you got a great time. I'll see you in the next one.